Anderson's got to make more stops like that, James. Got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
Big stop by the goaltender right in front. Gets it out of his own end. Moves it to Poirier. And cut that one out of the net. And he takes a shot. Redirected off a stick. The Capitals get nothing here on this power play. We're back to even strength. Grand Rapids gains the zone. Sends it in front. And he comes up with a stop. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Huey's body language says it all. He is frustrated, and anytime you're on a team, you want to contribute, especially when you know what you can do. You're a confident player, but all of a sudden, the stick gets a little bit tighter. Habits are a great thing. Numbers are another.
Gets a piece of it with the glove. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
The game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your composure.
Time tonight.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Handles the puck. Crawford's going to play it against the half wall. They fight for it along the boards. Grand Rapids looks to break out in their own end. Moves it around along the half wall. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Augustin's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Capitals win the draw here in their own end. Can't keep a hold of it. Moves it quickly over to Lotz. Great defensive effort with the stick. The Capitals will kill off a few extra seconds now. Gets the puck in deep. The Breakers gain possession. Skips out of the battle along the boards, and here we go. Washington's grabbed a hold of the puck. On the attack along the boards. Good defensive stop at the poke check. Quick feed to Gustafsson. Sends a pass over. Oh, that's blocked. What a stop by Anderson. The Capitals cross the line and gain the zone. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Washington's got possession while undermanned. Takes the pass from the left wing. Quick shot. Quick, they score. Well, how about that? A good defense translates to an even better offense.
It's amazing how a PK can deflate or inflate, and that's an inflator. When you get a shorthanded goal, you know that you've switched the momentum.
Washington's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
Chekhov hoping for some puck luck here on this face-off as they continue to play shorthanded. Nabokov's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Poirier's playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going. And when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. And that's blocked in traffic.
Sonata's up and ready to get back on the ice. He's only one goal away, James, from his next milestone right here. With a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute, but didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
Quick shot! Oh, he got it over! What a save by Anderson!
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp, he had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
takes the feed. Nabokov's got the puck. Fires it. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. Pass back to the point. Oh, gets a prepper on that one as he just got enough of it. Gains the zone. Here's a short pass to Huey. Goes right to the crease. Grand Rapids looks to move the puck from their own end. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Taken here by Slowey. Answered the call there.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Grand Rapids looks to get things going now with the puck. Picks up the puck in his own end. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net. Quick pass to Curry. Gets in front of it by laying out. Oh, what an effort giving up the body there. But he's really got them on their heels here now. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Gets the puck in deep. Moves it over to Pope. Taken along the wall by Gustafsson. Gaining momentum up along the side. The breakers will play from the corner. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Crawford. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Directed over to Dupre. Sends it across the ice. Along the half wall with the puck. Denied by the goaltender. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Grand Rapids talked about putting a lot of pucks on net before this one. They delivered, and they have capitalized as well here late in this third. Dupre's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. That's blocked. Here he is, wristed on net. Turns it away. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Grand Rapids has shown no signs of slowing down. They have put lots of pucks on net and a lead late in this third period. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Snaps one here in the slot. Anderson's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Just here in the late stages of this frame, Grand Rapids with no shortage of fireworks tonight. They lead at 5-1. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. James plays it now. And he takes the dish. Strong defensive effort. Grand Rapids has it behind the net. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Dumps it in. The Capitals gain possession along the wall. Takes the feed. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Approaching the final minute of regulation. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Anderson. They put the puck into the offensive end. Scrum along the wall. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight.
Well, the buzzer's all but gone here, James, because there is not enough runway left to get back in this game.
Goes to work in the offensive zone. Gets in the lane with the body. No room for that one to get through. That's all she wrote from this one. An emphatic win, and we can put that W as a capital.
Well, it's almost as if their opponent were defeated before the game started. I mean, you can see it in the warm-up, just in their body language, playing a team that's on a winning streak, playing with a ton of confidence. They didn't give their opponent any opportunity to get life in this game.
Well, that puts a bow on the regular season, and you know what that means. The playoffs await. From all of us here at EA Sports, we'll see you then. Moves it to Kreutzer. Here's a chance! And he comes up with a huge save! This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. And they take possession here in the offensive zone in time to go on the attack. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. A critical draw here. Vegas wins possession right off the draw. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. And now he moves it to West. Takes the pass. Effective use of the paddle on that one. Stars! They win it! They win it! Champions! Stanley! You got a new keeper! Congratulations!
One of the most coveted cups in all of sport, and they are victorious in winning the Stanley Cup. Unbelievable as every inning goes by. The dream has come true.
Is on the ice, and now it's time to hand out the magical piece of hardware.
This is the anticipation. You know that there's an order that they're aware of, but we are. Can't wait to see it.
And here he comes, the captain of the squad. And when you talk about ultimate leaders in sports, the amount of times he wins, Cheryl, he might be the epitome of leader.
Well, I would say so. I mean, hoisting the cup multiple times, it's unbelievable. You know you have to have skill, but this is arguably the toughest trophy to win, and he just puts it on repeat.
First a Conn Smythe Trophy, and now the Stanley Cup. What a night, what a run here, Cheryl.
A moment that you'll never forget, quite arguably the greatest ever. I mean, when you look at this when you're a young kid, the dream is to hoist the cup. But to do it while you're leading your team in points, that's a whole other story.
You know, for some routines, Cheryl, you say it's old hat. I don't think winning the Stanley Cup multiple times ever gets tiresome.
Oh, it can't be, James. And it's no fluke, right? You know that he plays in the regular season, how difficult it is to make the playoffs. And then to be able to go round after round. I'm telling you, he's seasoned, and that lends right through the dressing room.
You know, for some routines, Cheryl, you say it's old hat. I don't think winning the Stanley Cup multiple times ever gets tiresome.
Oh, it can't be, James. And it's no fluke, right? You know that he plays in the regular season, how difficult it is to make the playoffs. And then to be able to go round after round. I'm telling you, he's seasoned, and that lends right through the dressing room.
The celebration continues, and they're all converging at center ice for the team pick.
Hard to believe that so many of them are banged up, hey, James, at the arduous process of getting to the Stanley Cup final, but that's why they're all in one heap, showing the pure elation of the moment.
Moments away from puck drop for period number 3. A perfect time for those viewers just joining us here tonight. New Jersey's got a 1-0 lead. Slides the puck to Henry. Moves inside. Turned aside with the glove by Klingberg. Face-off coming up, and it looks like key personnel is really being leaned on here now.
Well, yeah, some key adjustments being made here, James. You got to give some more minutes to your offensive producers if you want to get back in this game. At times, you got to throw caution to the wind, and you got to give minutes to the players that are going to get it done.
Takes possession. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Takes the feed at the point. Here's a shot. Oh, just goes off his glove, and it stays out.
I played against a few fast players like this, James, and they made me look like a turnstile. He can maneuver and manipulate at will, and that's exactly what he does. He just can't convert on his opportunities.
Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and tosses up the puck. They are really starting to apply. He scores! There it is! His first of the season!
Well, there's not much time here before the goaltender's eyes are taken away, James, and he drops into that butterfly position. All you want to do when you can't see the puck is make yourself as big as possible, but this one has seeing eyes through traffic and finds the back of the net.
Face-off back at center ice, and we are back to even here in this one.
Nice response by the offensive players as the coach makes the adjustment to shorten the bench. And now I'm interested to see what happens, James, because the temperature has changed within this game, and it's up to the coach to instinctually recognize.
Scores! And we take a drive to clutch C as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line. But your coach is preaching all the time. Take away the eyes of the goaltender. What does that mean? It means you get yourself in front of that net, whether it's a double stack, a double screen, whatever you can do so that the goaltender can't find the puck. And he couldn't. As he drops to that butterfly, he tries to make himself as big as possible, but he can't catch up to the puck.
The Breakers needed that in a big way. They now have the lead here in this third period.
Well, it's been a back-and-forth game. It's really been neck and neck, and although I felt like they dictated the pace in this third period, it's about continuing to press and really try to smother their opponent.
Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. New Jersey's looking to continue putting more and more shots on net, but they're going to have to finish one of these chances as they trail in the third. Takes the puck. Here's a shot. Glove save. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The Breakers have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. Grand Rapids wins the draw. Stops it with the glove. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. New Jersey's been the better team tonight, in my opinion, but still, they trail here in the third period despite having the advantage in shots. Grand Rapids wins the draw here in the offensive zone. And he denied him there. One-time loss. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
We know the goaltender was set to this position, square to the shooter, to be able to make that glove save.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. The Breakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Breakaway! Oh, what a save on the play!
Well, James, I think he might have gotten in too tight here when he was selling the fake, but a nice save by the goaltender. The goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Scores! He puts it in on a second effort.
Well, this goal will be in the video room tomorrow, James, because it's second effort, and you know that coaches love that. But you got Gotta love the resilience on this goal. He gets the first shot off, but he continues to track the puck. Good hand-eye coordination to collect it and rip it home. Second shot opportunity goes in.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Grand Rapids seems to be looking for more after increasing their lead to 2 goals. Nice job tying up his opponent. Henry's feeling that, and someone's going to the box. Here comes the call.
Well, he's going to sit 2 minutes for the slashing call here as he hacks and whacks his way to the box. I mean, this is a deserved penalty. Everyone saw it.
New Jersey's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
They get it out of the defensive end. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Moves it quickly over to Henry. Oh, what a stop as he used to just paddle to swat it away. Stuffs it again.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Price has won the draw, and they'll go on the attack. And he makes that save as well.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
What pressure here in the offensive end. Look at this. They're really moving the puck around in the circle. They score! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click.
I just love this power play, James. It's not just about skill, but you have to have the work ethic to be able to retrieve the puck as well. You've got to be harder on it than your opponent, and they get the PK running around. Absolute mayhem, and then eventually it goes in.
New Jersey's goal has suddenly tightened the gap here in period number 3.
Well, they're within 1, James, and it's not enough right now, so they're going to have to continue to counter, transition quickly, but most importantly, retrieve the puck. That is critical to be able to possess it.
Slides the puck over. And he takes the feed. And that's off target as it hits the body. Quick feed to Price. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Price trying a little bit too much here. You know that he's a creative player. He's aggressive, and that puck's on his stick. He likes to attack.
Scores! Oh, wow! My goodness, what a finish!
When that puck's on his stick, James, you know that he's a magician, and he can deke his way to the net like he does just there. And they say practice makes perfect, James, and he's executing in the game because of it. I mean, look at the way he can move in tight spaces. He's got hands that can just dangle. And when he finds the back of the net, his opponent's just kind of looking at him. There it goes again.
New Jersey's made this anybody's hockey game now. We are all tied just the way we love it, Cheryl.
Yeah, everyone loves it in the building. I mean, the energy that it's created and the buzz. You can see everyone on the bench. They were up cheering, and this is the momentum switch in the game. This face-off is critical. You want possession. You want to continue to drive the pace and put them on their heels.
Broken up at center. Battling for the puck, but still hangs on. Textbook poke check by Nabokov. They've got the defense outnumbered. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down. Well, you don't get many odd man rushes throughout a game, James. You have to capitalize on your opportunity. I thought they executed perfectly. They hit an overpass. The right player took the right shot.
Grand Rapids has gone up by 1 here in the 3rd period. Now can they strike for another one, or do they sit back, Cheryl?
Well, I think they strike for another one. You don't want to give a goaltender an opportunity to get out of the net. You want to possess the puck, and the only way you do that is by closing it and retrieving it.
The Breakers gain possession in their own end. Here's a short pass to West.
A ton of goals on the board tonight, and you know that both teams are looking to pad their stats. A lot of players in on the action. That's got to give you confidence and make you feel good.
Takes it to the front. Oh, my goodness, it stayed on. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
And as play continues, this place is still buzzing, and they're getting loud here now.
Well, this is all about fan appreciation for that huge save, and man, does this ever feel good. You know, you feel it right through you when you know you've made that big save, and everyone around you is appreciative.
That's a beautiful pass save by the goalie there. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Late goings of this period. Grand Rapids is trying to build on that one-goal lead. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Dismiss that chance. Big-time save! Oh, my goodness!
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Great use of the stick here at center ice. Here's a chance! And that caroms off a body in traffic. The Devils will play from the defensive zone. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Quick pass to Slaney. The sense of urgency has really set in. They pulled the goalie. The extra attacker's out. Moves it to Konopka. Now a quick pass to Sulzer. And there's a power play opportunity coming up here. Let's see what the officials say.
Critical time of the game, late in the third period. I used to love this as a PKer. You have one goal lead, and it's your job to protect it.
They've got the extra attacker out there, and Cheryl, you know what this means.
Well, you have to get possession with that extra player on the ice. They'll look to win that draw and convert on their opportunity.
New Jersey's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Too much traffic in the lane. Good hit to poke him off the puck. Tees him up, and he hangs on just as time runs out. That's all she wrote from this one tonight. Okay, Cheryl, if this game was an essay, give me your concluding thesis.
Oh, well, I don't know about that one. The last page of a book would say that, listen, James, the shooting percentage is off the charts. I mean, they had good quality chances, and they were able to capitalize. Otherwise, they weren't in this game.
Well, that'll bring an end to an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James, she's Cheryl. Good night, everybody. Late goings of this third period of play. For those of you just tuning in now, better late than never. Grand Rapids now leads this one by a score of 5-1. Everything going their way tonight. Approaching the final minute of regulation. West's into the offensive zone now on the attack. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. With possession along the wall. Gets in front of it. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
The Stanley Cup is in the building, out on display, and when you look at it up close, it is really surreal, and I've had the opportunity to look at it and, yes, drink out of it. This is something that both teams will want to do.
Grand Rapids is all smiles on the bench tonight, where almost everything they put on net seems to go in, and they lead big time here in this third. The Canucks win the draw on their own end. Rips it, lays out to get in front of that one. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Have you met Lord Stanley? Well, you're about to hear as they are about to win the most coveted prize in hockey. Grand Rapids has had more shots on goal tonight, and as a result, they lead it late in the third period. Cup champions. The dream has been realized for every single player in that room and on the ice.
Well, it is the best, right, James? I mean, such a difficult trophy to win, and it's a childhood dream, and you can see them all in celebration right now. It's a cumulative effort, especially such a grind to be able to get here. The sacrifices, as you said earlier, blood, sweat, tears. They're here. They're hoisting the cup. A moment they'll never forget.
The moment of truth has arrived. Lord Stanley's in the house, Pounder.
Stanley's in the house, and the question is, who's going to raise it first?
And here he comes, the captain of the squad. And when you talk about ultimate leaders in sports, the amount of times he wins, Cheryl, he might be the epitome of leader.
Well, I would say so. I mean, hoisting the cup multiple times, it's unbelievable. You know you have to have skill, but this is arguably the toughest trophy to win, and he just puts it on repeat.
Well, a well-deserved Stanley Cup winner right here. What a performance when it came to finding the puck in the net.
And you need players to find the back of the net if you want to win. You got to score goals, and that's exactly what he did. He led his team, and now he gets to hoist the cup.
You know, for some routines, Cheryl, you say it's old hat. I don't think winning the Stanley Cup multiple times ever gets tiresome.
Oh, it can't be, James. And it's no fluke, right? You know that he plays in the regular season, how difficult it is to make the playoffs. And then to be able to go round after round. I'm telling you, he's seasoned, and that lends right through the dressing room.
All smiles here as he takes the cup for a skate, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, and there's a reason why everyone sticks around for this moment, because they want to see everyone touch the cup. Why? Because no matter what your role was, you were a part of a team that will hold the bond together forever.
Just a great moment when you become Stanley Cup champions, and then it's the all-hands-on-deck team photo, and I love this.
I love that the Stanley Cup's in the middle with the entire group, the staff all wrapped around it, just signifying that every player, every staff member was a key component to the win.